Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to install the iSpring water system. This model is the RCC7AK model. It comes with 6 stages of filtration and it's an under the sink filter, so it's pretty easy to set up. And in this video I'll try my best to walk you through what I did and as well as what the final product looks like. So stay tuned and I'll go through the installation in a second. So the first step is actually to connect this adapter here to your main water inlet for the cold water. And the first thing you want to do with these installation is to turn off this main inlet. So you want to turn it clockwise all the way until it's fully tight. And this is the main line that's connected to it originally. So I went ahead and removed that and installed this adapter onto the main inlet, and then connected the pipe back to the top, and then this red line goes into this right here. And then as you can see, this black knob here indicates that it's turned on, so water will start flowing. If you want to shut that off, you just basically turn this black knob upwards, so perpendicular, and that means that it will stop the flow into your water filter. But this is what the setup looks like. Make sure you put some plumbing tape on the connection between this main pipe and as well as from the main inlet to the adapter. So those are the 2 points that you want to have plumbing tape on. Next, you want to apply some plumbing tape to the top of the water tank to make sure to create a good seal there. And once you have that in, you want to go ahead and screw in the this piece right here, and you basically will then connect the yellow tube to the opening there. And then the next step here was I installed the reverse osmosis filter. So the first thing you want to do is remove this cap here, and it's pretty tight initially, so you want to make sure to get a good grip and then just turn that counterclockwise and you should be able to remove that cap. There you go. And once you have it removed, just set it aside. And then for the reverse osmosis filter here that you see in a minute, this is very important to not touch the membrane itself, so the blue part. So when you're removing it, make sure to hold the tips just like that. And when you insert it, again, be very careful not to contaminate the filter itself. Place it in, and here you want to push it all the way in. As you can see, that blue part that's sticking out is not ideal. You want to make sure that it's fully pushed in, flush like that. And then you can go ahead and put the cap back on. Again, make sure you use your other hand to hold the entire thing together, because this is a little tricky to get on. But once you can screw it on, just screw it on tight, and make sure to lock it securely, because water will be flowing through that, so you don't want to have a weak seal. And then finally, this diagram shows that shows you how to connect the cables. So the red cable into the red socket here, everything is labeled with color, so it's very easy to set up. And then you have your black cable plus your blue cables. And also, pro tip to use these C-clips here. They're really handy in keeping ensuring that you have a good seal. And then here I'm connecting the black cable, which is the drainage cable. Very important to connect that, and that should go to your drain pipe as well. So this is the final setup here. The yellow tubes are also connected along with the blue tubings. So everything is, make sure to check the connections to make sure they're tight. And then this is what the final setup looks like here. I like to do it outside the sink, just because you just have much more space before moving it under there. Now here I have a splitter just because I have water going to my faucet as well as my refrigerator. And this is what the final setup looks like. So again, it's not that hard to set up. Alright, so now that we've connected everything up, don't forget to turn your water inlet back on, and also this black knob right here. I forgot to turn that on initially, and then I noticed there's no water. So you want to make sure this black knob, as you can see here, is turned pointing parallel to this red line that's coming out. That indicates that it's on. All right, so we just finished installing the filter. So just to show you what the water looks like here, just going to dispense a little. And when you first install it, the water is going to appear cloudy, and that's normal because these are all just air bubbles. As you can see, it will slowly clear up from the bottom all the way to the top. This will take about 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds. Again, this is not sediments or anything in it, it's just air bubbles. So eventually the water is going to be completely clear, and you can give it a taste test. It's going to be very pure as well.